What's up everybody, it's KelseeBrianaJai here with a review and a demo using a new Becca face product. And the product that I have is the Be a Light Medium to Deep Face Palette. And I asked you guys on Instagram if you're interested in me doing a review on this palette. I got so many DMs with you guys saying yes, 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 yes. I even had a few people ask me about it today. So it's like, let me hurry up and get this video out. So I ordered this palette directly off of the Sephora app. It retails for $46. It's a limited edition. There are two different variations of this palette. There's the light medium variation, and then there's the medium to deep variation, which is what I got. So in this palette there are 4 different products, and then I'm going to read you guys the message on the back of the box. It says, harness the power of light and positivity, an all over complexion enhancing palette featuring our brand new sheer glow filter powder in 4 different finishes. Brighten, blur, contour, and blush. Formulated with innovative light diffusing technology, Sheer Glow Filter Powder acts as a real-life filter, visibly minimizing imperfections and evening skin tone to create a soft, natural radiance. Each shade uses varying levels of pearl and color to blur, define, and illuminate for the ultimate goof-proof glow. With effortless blendability and layering power, this palette lets you build and customize your glow. So 4 different products. There's a brightening powder that you use all over your face. There's a blurring powder that you use all over your face to obviously blur. There's a contour that you use to sculpt and define your features. And then there's a blush, and you use this on your cheekbones to add a pop of color. Really pretty rose gold packaging. I feel like Becca does packaging really well, especially on their limited edition pieces. And then here's the actual palette without blinding you guys. It has Be a Light and raised script, and then it's in this really pretty copperized rose gold color. It's pretty heavy. It's not super heavy, but it's not light either. And then when you open it, again, it's a really beautiful presentation. I think that this palette looks gorgeous. So I tried on all 4 of these products on my face using different brushes. So I have it on now. I feel like it's giving me a really nice soft finish. I think that the formulation of these powders is really nice. They're very soft, very smooth, and they do blur out and soften the skin. I think that this bronzer color may be a little bit too light for deeper complexion. If you're a medium complected person, I feel like it will work for you. The blush is beautiful. If you're a lighter medium complexion person, the blush may be too dark for you. I feel like this powder right here did darken up my foundation, maybe half a shade, nothing too significant. But if you're a person who can find middle ground and is actually able to wear these colors, I think that this is a very nicely formulated palette. But for me, the color range on it is not suitable for my complexion. I feel like it's shifting the color of my makeup in a way that I really don't prefer it to look. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the demonstration. That way you guys can see me apply the products on my actual face. And tell me what you think in the comment section. I hope that you all enjoy. Directions for what you're supposed to do with each powder are written on the back. I'm just going to go in order. Let's start with number 1, the Brighten powder, and I'm going to take this to set it underneath my eye. Okay, and I am pressing this in. Okay, this powder has a very small iridescence to it. I don't feel like it brightened too much. I actually think it darkened my under eye area. As you guys can see, this is the side where I applied the powder. It's a little bit peachier, just a touch deeper than the side where I don't have the powder. But it is a smoothing powder. It does have those very fine particles of glitter in it. Do the other side. I'm gonna put a little bit everywhere where I put my concealer, just to brighten up that area. Now I'm going to go in with number 2. It says to apply this all over my face. So I'm just going to set this. I'm going to try it on one side first. I think that it's just a little bit darker now. It's not too drastic, but I do see that slight shift, and I'm about to get a little bit tanner for summer, so I think that it'll work for me then. But for now, you can see the difference in the color of my face. So I'm just going to lightly dust it on the other side. Number 3 says to contour. This doesn't look like a traditional contour to me. This looks more so like a bronzer. It's about 4 shades darker than me, but it's not super pigmented. When you try to work off that top layer, sometimes products can be pressed a little hard, especially when they're in shapes like this, to keep the shape intact. So it's not giving me enough color. For my preference, I think that the color is just pretty light. I've layered it up a lot of times at this point. Plus, it's very small, so to get it evenly dispersed on my brush is kind of hard. I have to twist and maneuver and angle the brush to get it evenly coated. But I mean, it's building up. It's just taking a while. The actual color, once I get it on there, is a pretty undertone. The last step, which is number 4, is the blush. So I'm just going to pick some of this up, and oh, that's really pretty. It's more so of like a mocha type blush, you know, those deeper hues. I like colors like this on me in the summertime only. In the wintertime, I am way too pale. This one has a really pretty glow to it, but it's that darker bronze. But that glow is insane. So that's a really pretty color. So that's everything from this palette on my face. Overall, I think the palette is really pretty. But for me, I think that the colors in this palette are a little bit too deep for my complexion. I have not played with the lighter palette, so I don't know how that would fare with me. From pictures, my guess is it's a little bit too light. So me being NC42, and then in between, I'm not light medium and I'm not really medium deep to dark. I feel like this is a product that really doesn't work for me. I feel like these colors will be better suited for someone who's deeper complected than me. The only concern that I have is this bronzer color. I don't know how well this bronzer will show up on complexions deeper than NC50, but all of the rest of the products are really beautiful. I think the powders are very finely milled. I feel like they worked really well, but for me, I think that it deepened up my complexion, and I made it work, but it's not necessarily something that I feel like I need to have. I feel like there needed to be a third option, one that's more so in the middle of the light and the dark. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Will you be picking up this palette? And I will talk to you all in my very next video. Smooches! Bye!